Welcome to Wildly Opinionated Weebs. We're your hosts, Samantha.
And I'm Catherine.
And Beans is over there somewhere jingling.
Beans has decided she wants to host today too. Come on in.
Welcome to the Girlcast. And today, we are going to be expanding on one of our previous topics, like one of two that we've discussed, because it's only, episode probably 3-ish now?
Yeah.
Weeb Awakenings in detail, because we only got into it a little bit, but there's that whole 11 to 14 period, like the sweet spot
of middle school to high school.
Yeah, I think we should probably talk about that a bit more, because that's probably when you guys got your, that's when you discovered you were a weeb, probably. I'm just assuming everybody watching is like weeb or weeb adjacent.
Yeah.
That's probably, if you're in Japan and you're not a weeb, first of all, you're a liar. Second of all...
Or, you're missing out on the one way to make friends real quick.
Yeah, that too. But I'm going to assume that if you're in Japan and you're, Japanese, anyway, that you probably, enjoy Japan in some way. Maybe, it wasn't anime per se, but you were, into Japanese culture, history or something, and you probably figured that out around 11 or 12, the first time you went to your local sushi place, probably run by, non-Japanese Asians.
Run by, the Koreans?
No, for real, though.
Or the Vietnamese or something. But, just, the local sushi spot.
Okay. It's totally gone now, but, in my hometown, we got this sushi place when I was, 12 or 13, and it was called Aji Sushi, as in, taste sushi.
Oh, no.
And it was definitely run by, a Chinese family.
Oh, my God. We had one roundabout when I was in high school called OEC.
Ew.
Just the letters. And it was basically a takeout mainly, but you could sit down spot. I don't know where the owners were from.
Yeah. The only reason I think I know is because somebody I was with in my weeb circle asked what part of Japan they were from, and they were no. And the music that was playing in the store was definitely Mandarin pop.
Oh no.
So there was that.
Yes.
There was a few little hints, I guess. You just had to open your eyes to see it.
You just had to listen close.
But I think we started with my weeb awakening last time. So let's start with you, Catherine. How was middle school?
I mean, yes, Beans. Nice to hear you chime in. Oh god, so I think I talked a little bit about plus anime and stuff, my manga is what I got into it.
Yeah.
But then I hit high school and I found Vocaloid.
That had to have been rough.
Found Vocaloid videos and music videos from Nico Nika Doga that have been re-uploaded onto YouTube.
No!
Yes.
Okay, what was the first Vocaloid you heard though?
I'm pretty sure it was Hatsune Miku singing EFM polka. The leak spin meme.
No! Oh god, that's so old.
That. And then, I was an edgy teen.
Yeah, we know.
So I was listening to all of, the grim dark songs.
Is Beans gonna be, a little bit of a distraction, do we think?
I think she is going to be. Shall we send you out? Are you on time out?
Is the jingling kind of, freaking everybody out?
Sound. I think we're gonna send her out of the room.
Okay, so we're gonna take a moment to banish Beans.
Your podcast debut was a failure. Get out of here.
If you were to just sit in the background and we were to have, a Beans cam, that would be one thing.
That would be one thing, but you don't want to be a Beans cam.
She was so quiet until we started recording. Beans canceled on episode 3.
Beans has been canceled. We'll cut most of that out.
Yeah, most of it, all of it.
All of it.
Okay.
Alright.
So, let's restart. Okay, we're not restart, but we're gonna go back to, so you discovered Vocaloid when you were at, the very impressionable age of, 12? 13? Wait, no, how...
High school is...
What's high school
13,
in America?
I think. It's 13 to 18.
Is that long?
Well, you're 13 when you get into your first year, and you turn 14 in the freshman year. And then it's 4 years.
Okay, I have, that means absolutely nothing to me, because, in Canada, I think some places have middle school, you can fact check me on this, but where I was, it was, so rural, suburban, but, rural, that we didn't have enough kids for middle school, so we had, public school, elementary school, that was, junior kindergarten to grade 8, which was 13, and then we started grade 9, which was 14, and that was 9, 11, 12.
Yeah. So
Wait, we skipped 10. 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah. So the high school in America is the same, 9 to 12.
Yeah, and you graduated at like 17 or 18.
Yeah, 17 or 18. I graduated at 18. So I got into middle school, into high school at 13 and turned 14 in that first year.
Okay.
Because I was like middle of the year birthday, kind of.
Oh, okay. Like I was summer vacation birthday, like during the change of the
so
school
you would
year.
always be the oldest person in the room or the youngest?
Oh, like about halfway, because I don't know, maybe Canada's weird and that like the school year starts in September and ends in June, but like the grades are determined from January 1st to December 31st. So as a July baby, I was like middle, but because summer vacation started in June, when I graduated, I was 17. I was turning 18 that year, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Probably, maybe. If you're Canadian, you know.
I don't even know how the ages are decided in America. I think it's like from the beginning of the school year to the end.
Which like kind of makes more sense.
That
like
way
it seems like
within
it's easier.
the same about age range as everybody else, and there's nobody who's like super baby or super older.
Yeah, because like all of the January babies were like the old kids, and then like all of the December babies were like babies.
Yeah.
Like actual babies.
Yeah, so I think it was like I think the cutoff was like August or September, and then like July or August.
Okay.
So if you had a summer birthday, I think you were like the youngest person in the classroom usually.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, super useful tangent.
I think.
Probably.
Don't come for me. I don't really know.
Well, somebody can correct us in the comments if it's that big a deal, but I don't
Tell me.
Yeah. I mean, we'd love to know. Tell me about the rest of Canada. All I know is like Ontario.
Tell me about America too, because I don't know.
It's probably very different.
Right.
We could
it could be
wrong.
different now.
But
I think it's different by district.
So you started Vocaloid when you were
13, 14, so like ninth grade, freshman year of high school. That's when I started getting more computer access because I needed to use the computer to do homework.
Okay, let's talk about that for a second because I'm just assuming all of like the baby weebs now that are like growing up with it being not only like an accepted culture, like everybody also has like a phone.
Yeah,
and like
I feel like anybody who's like 20 to 25 probably
doesn't know this. I think we talked a little bit before about having to find like anime uploads on YouTube, like part one of like three with like 2 pixels.
2 pixels, and it's fan subs. It's not even official.
And then like sometimes the subs would be like, I don't know what they said here.
Like, I don't know what they said here, or it's like all according to Keikaku. Translators know Keikaku means plan because somebody on the 2-person sub team didn't know what Keikaku meant, but the other person did.
Yeah, having said that, like, they were out there doing God's work. But also, so like, it's so much easier to consume content, like, now than it was then, like, like, there was very limited access to content. Like, you weren't able to curate your, like, weeb obsessions. Like, for example, like, when I was, probably 11 to 13, like, we had a channel in Ontario called YTV, and it was, like, all the kids' comics, and not comics, like, TV shows. Like, you get all, like, your Nick stuff, like, so it'd be, like, SpongeBob, but then, like, after, I think, like, 7 or 8 p.m., you'd have, like, Dragon Ball, Yu-Gi-Oh!,
so kind of like
Gundam.
from Cartoon Network.
Yeah, probably like that, and then, like, I think it was, like, Friday nights.
Called Toonami. I don't remember.
That sounds right.
Sounds right.
Sounds punny enough.
I didn't have cable after the age of 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's like a whole other problem there.
That's another problem.
But yeah, so like, it would be, I think Friday nights is when they had like new episodes of like Inuyasha. And,
oh my god.
And like, what was it, Zatch Bell or something? Like,
like
really random ones. Like, stuff that, like, I guess if you wanted to consume anime, you would, like, you eat what's on your plate and you don't complain.
You don't complain. This is the food you were given.
I mean, like, and it might have been nice in, like, one way, in that, like, everybody had that in common. Like, you were all watching the same stuff, so it's like, there was no, like, I don't know that fandom.
Until 1 a.m. to watch, like, Inuyasha together.
Yeah, like, whenever the movies were on TV, it was, like, the hot topic. Because when they played the movies on TV, so good. But yeah, so like for a while it was like, oh yeah, like you're watching, like everybody's watching the new episodes of Naruto at like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Like that's just what you do. You don't have any other options. Or like in the morning, because we had like morning stuff too. So like before I go to school, like 7 a.m. would be Sailor Moon, and then 7:30 would be Hamtaro.
Okay, yeah, that checks out, because those are kind of like the for kids ones. Like, those are for, like, the little kids still, technically.
Watching Sailor Moon as an adult was jarring. Okay, here. Very, very hot, probably unpopular weeb take.
Oh.
I'm gonna come for me, Chad, but I'm not accepting other opinions.
Okay.
You can debate me on this, though.
Oh.
Best magical girl is not Sailor Moon, not even close. Cardcaptor Sakura. That is the best one. There's nothing that beats Cardcaptor Sakura. It's the best. The best. There's nothing is better. Nothing is better. Nothing. Nothing beats a Clamp story. I'm not.
The fashion is so much better.
No.
She changes her outfit, guys. It's not always the same.
And like,
her friend is making the fashion for her because her friend in elementary school is a fashionista sewing girly. Like, I don't know why.
And a cameraman.
Yeah, like these, what were they, like 6th graders, I guess? Or middle schoolers?
No, I think they were like grade 4 when it starts. God. And then like, I think in the new ones, because if you don't know, were you on Cardcaptor?
I started finding episodes of it around when I was like 13,
you were
14.
Late to the
I was like late to the game, and I was finding them on YouTube in pieces.
Ooh, because like
I didn't have cable.
I was lucky in that they were on cable in Canada, but I think they'd like cut a bunch of the episodes out for the English dub.
Yeah.
So it was like hard, but they also had like the manga and stuff too, like at the library for some reason, thank Jesus. But so it was like on TV, and it was like they also like really like whitewashed the whole thing by changing names, like
what did they change people's names to?
So like in Japanese, like Sakura, her name is like Kinomoto Sakura, so it's like a punny name. And I don't know if like this is a pun in English or not, but her name in English was Sakura Avalon. What's Avalon?
I don't know. And that's like, just like what? I mean, like, the Knights of the Round Table are in Avalon.
Okay, that's how...
Like, that's the King Arthur's city or something.
Okay. Or there was, like, what was it? Her friend's name is Tomoyo, but in English her name was Madison because little white children wouldn't know, I guess. Like, what was their logic there?
I guess that was the most common, like, this is your best friend's name at the time.
I mean, like, at the time...
There were so many Maddies.
I had so many Maddies in my class. It was like everybody was a Maddie.
I feel like there were 5
at least
around me in my own grade.
I feel like they could have changed, like, Sakura to Samantha and it would have worked too. God, like, just because, like, if they said, like, Samantha and Madison, I would have been like, oh yeah, I go to school with them.
Or, like, that's Brittany and that's Madison or something.
You're like, oh yeah, fucking Brittany.
These are the normal names that happen.
Like, not to bring it back to Sailor Moon too, but Sailor Moon, they gave her, like, they did her...
What did they name her?
Wasn't her name Serena?
Maybe?
Which, like, made sense-ish, but, like, her name, like, I can understand why they changed Usagi, kind of, because, like...
Rabbit.
Well, yeah, like, even, like, like, they could have named her Bunny! I didn't like...
sounds like a stripper.
Stop.
Name.
No, it's, like, it's sweet, because she's a...
No,
it's not.
No, not in America.
No, that's true.
No, she's not, like, some... club.
Okay, yeah, maybe, but, like, at the same time, I mean, like, I guess it's because, like, the whole, like, rabbit in the moon pun wouldn't, like,
in
go
Japan,
over in English.
It wouldn't go over in English at all.
And, like, I guess Serena kind of sounds like Celeste. They could have named her Celeste! Celeste was right there.
Pretty sure Serena is, like, the word for, like, celestial stuff in, like, Spanish or something.
Oh, maybe? Is that what? She was not.
Like, I don't know.
But, like, I'm pretty
don't come for me on that. Maybe, I might cut that because I'm dumb.
Yeah, like, maybe there was, like, I think at some point, like, there was, like, a Serena on the Japanese one.
I feel like the Japanese one was, like, her full final form or something.
I think it might have been, like, don't come for me because, like, I watched, what was it? The Yassified version that came out on Netflix a couple years ago.
Oh my god.
Like, Sailor Moon, what's it called? Prism or Colors?
Yeah, Prism. That one's bad.
It was so bad.
Halibut face.
Can you expand on that?
Halibut face is like when their face looks so flat because their eyes are just like so far apart.
Okay, yeah. I mean, nothing's gonna beat the original 90s
animation. This might just be something that like me and my like artist friends say.
No, but like I get
like, it. It don't look human.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And it doesn't look like cute moe like 2000s either. It just looks weird.
No, agreed. Because like I don't know, it was very like it was trying to be like aesthetic, but at the same time it was very like it was
not cute. It's like the Ranma remake right now is doing way better.
Yeah, they're definitely doing a better job at it, but
like they did not even try to be similar to like the style of the manga.
No,
with Prism.
They definitely like took what made it like
right. They didn't really stick to the actual illustrative style.
Yeah, which sucks because it was like such a like an artistic.
It was so good.
Also, did you watch all of it? Because I watched it and I have opinions.
I only watched like a little bit of it and got so icked out by the art style that I gave up.
Like, okay, so there was that, but like, I guess because I went into it thinking like I hadn't watched like Sailor Moon since I was a child.
Yeah.
And like I'd watched it back then, but there's like you don't understand what's going on when you're a child. Like you're like, oh, they're so cute.
They're fighting bad guys. They're like Powerpuff
but like
Girls.
You don't notice like the underlying story stuff. And I'm not sure if they changed this just for Prism or if it was like a main thing in like the original.
Yeah.
But it gave me the major ick when it was like, what's her name? Chibi Moon, like the pink one.
Oh yeah, her.
It was like, okay, it like I might just have like the whole story wrong and I'm like misremembering it. It could have been a fever dream. But so like Sailor Moon, the main girl.
Yeah.
Chibi Moon is actually her daughter from the future, right? Okay.
That is correct.
Yes, that is correct, right?
Yes.
Her father is Tuxedo Mask.
Yes.
Okay, now this just makes everything worse. Hold on, I need to like sneeze. Okay, now I'm gonna hold it. Okay. So, yeah, like her mother and father are Tuxedo Mask, and at some like I remember at one point, like she comes up like she's big, like she's like a teenager.
Yeah,
and like she's like the villain for a second because she's like, I want Tuxedo Mask all to myself. It's her father. She kisses him on the mouth.
Oh my god, I don't know if this happened in the original because I haven't seen enough of it.
Like, I'm wondering, because, like, I didn't, like, watching it, like, I was, like, I had it on the background when I was doing something. I was like, hey, what the fuck? What are, like, okay. I don't remember this part of, like, Sailor Moon from when I was a kid. And then, now I'm, like, looking back on it, it's just so, like, weird that I'm like, was that a fever dream? Like, did that happen, or did I just imagine the whole thing?
Was this actually Chibiusa, or was this, like, the villain lady pretending to be her? And you missed that part because you were doing dishes.
Maybe. That could have been it, but either way, I was like,
oh, this is weird.
I was like, this is pretty fucked up.
We have to have a manga rewatch where we actually rewatch these things and then give our real opinions.
Yeah.
More informed opinions later.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm, like, notorious for having, like, a badly informed, like, really strong opinion on it.
Really strong opinion.
So, like, feel free to...
Whoops.
Yeah, I mean, like...
I missed a piece of context.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to, like, come for me in the chat for that because, like, honestly, I don't claim Sailor Moon either, so, like, do what you will with that info. Mm-hmm. But while we're on that subject, and, like, I know we're just, like, we're going, like, on tangent after tangent.
Going on tangents, and it's okay.
Whatever. This is turned from, like, Weeb Awakening to, like,
just
Weeb
which shows did you watch as a kid?
I mean, like, they're the same thing. Whatever.
Right.
But, not to cut you off, but, like, on the whole incestuous thing, can we just take a moment to be, like, sibling shippers? Like, okay, because, here, back to anime we grew up with.
Oh my
God. I know for you it had to have been the same, because when I was, like, the ripe age of 14, Orin Host Club was...
Oh my god, Orin.
And they, like, invented twincest.
They did.
And it was the thing, and everybody was like, oh my god, the twins!
The twins!
Just, like, my DeviantArt was filled of their cock and balls. Not like, and not because I was, like, looking for it. It was just everywhere.
It was just, like, now on DeviantArt, all you ever find is, like, vor. Or inflation, and you're just like, I don't want this. Get rid of it.
Hold on. Like, completely on topic, while you were, like, setting up the camera, I opened Twitter, and I found, like some feeder fetish shit was, like, just being blasted for some reason, and I guess it was, like, somebody I followed retweeted it, but they had, like, blown up this character. It was, like, Genshin, like,
why?
I don't know, it, like, and the body was so big that you couldn't see the face. It was just, like, a blob the size of a castle, and they were, like,
get it.
I don't know, like,
I know, like, not to kink shame, but I don't get it.
My kink is kink shaming. Okay, we can have a whole episode just on kinks, but...
Oh my god.
Okay, bringing it back. Like...
Reeling it back
to incestuous ships. Yes or no?
Like, I'm not gonna be for it, but, like, you do you, I guess. I'm not gonna, like, stab someone over
I mean, like, it's not, like...
But I'm not into it.
Yeah, it's very not for me. Like, I'm not going to...
for me.
Because, like, I get upset when, like, my my
When you see your
child,
boys.
when I see my child eating a shroud shipped with his little baby brother, like they're not even twins. It's just he's like a little baby, and I get so sad.
I feel like I'm more accepting of twin cest than I am of any other form.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Because like I don't know, that's just it's always there.
Yeah, like
It's always there. Like
it's like
not even just in Japanese media,
no,
but
it's
like
like
Western.
yeah,
shit,
it's always like
okay.
the girl twins,
like the girl twins with a guy.
Yeah,
and it's like ooh threesome. So like okay, I guess. But
yeah, I don't know. I guess that one's more like normal, but like when one of them is a minor or like their parents, it's like
no, thank you.
Oh Jesus, no, thank you.
This is not the Victorian era or any time beforehand.
No, and I don't know. I get so sad about it because like I follow a bunch of people that will like post or repost the most beautiful fan art, and every now and then there'll just be one where I'm like, I want to like
this
what a terrible day to have eyes.
But it's horrible at the same time.
Or like, okay, throwback to when we went to that Dojin event a couple months ago.
There was an entire row of just like media ortho, but it was kind of hidden away from everyone else.
But the best one, you probably remember this unless you like blacked it out because it was so like
the one with they have boobs.
Yeah, so it was like they were like they'd been like feminization.
Yeah, they made them. They like
but,
what is it? Oh, what's the R? What
like R/ I don't know.
I don't remember, but like they made them the gender swapped him basically.
Yeah, there was like
gender bent him.
Yeah, it was like gender bent, but like the thing that had me like screaming because like this was the cover of a book too. It was like Idia and Orto, but Orto had like the robot tits like just like bolted onto it.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was
hilarious.
Holy! I mean, like for anybody like freaking out, like please know that was an 18+ event. Like there were no children anywhere.
This was like they carded you.
Yeah, like you had to like show ID to buy stuff, and like you weren't allowed in if you were under 18.
Yeah,
but still, it was like what? It was like 10 in the morning, and just like Orto like robot tits in my face. Yes. It was a lot.
It was hilarious, but it was also like I cannot laugh right here, right now, in front of the artist.
Well, yeah, because like the artist is standing there, just like
it's like a bunch of artists selling their stuff.
Yeah, they're just convention. Like they're like at their table. It's like Artist Alley. They've got all their stuff out, and there's just like boom, robot tits, 10 a.m. on a Sunday. I should have been in church.
Sorry, church, I skipped to go to filthy scene place.
So I keep saying Jesus in church, but like please know that I'm not religious in any way. I'm like if you are, like you do you. It's just
it's just a product of growing up in a Western country in the 90s.
Probably.
I feel like everybody grew up with some weird Jesus thing, even if you weren't religious.
Okay, it was like weird for me because again, this is like a major tangent. Now we're like skipping away from anime, but like so I don't know, like if you had a lot of like religious people around you in the States, because like I guess in Canada, like I knew like one really religious family, but other than that, like for me, my parents were both like neither way, but like my grandparents, like like their religions did not like coincide. Like it was like Catholicism and Muslim.
Catholicism, the aesthetic one.
Yeah, the aesthetic one. It was awesome. So like, but like they were not like, I guess my grandmother was non-practicing and my grandfather was like practicing when it suited him. Like he was like, I'm a bad Muslim, and he's like sitting there eating bacon. But
like, I'll make all of my reparations on Ramadan.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll be a good Muslim during Ramadan.
Yeah, that was like that was the only time he was a good Muslim. But I guess because like of the Catholicism and like Muslim clash, like my mother's side, or like my mother was like, we're not going to do religion. Like there's too much. And then like my dad's side was just like, I don't know what their deal was. But like, so for me, like it was very like a not in my face thing. Mm-hmm. And like all of the kids I knew that went to Catholic school, they're like, we're just going because it's a better education. Like debatable.
Getting abused by the nuns.
Yeah, like fun. But yeah, I don't know. Like it was never like a huge thing in my circle.
Rural America is different. Growing up in California, it wasn't as like big of an issue. Mm-hmm. Like we did go to like Sunday school just so that my parents would like know what the most common religion in my area was, so that I could understand why people were the way they were.
Okay, like that's like I think that's really good though to have that.
Because like we just went. And, like, my mom is, like, an atheist. She has a bunch of books on, like, why do Christians do this? And, like, Catholicism 101. Why do they do what they do? And just, like, I'm like, okay. very, like, went to Catholic school of her.
Okay.
Like, because in America, if you go to Catholic school, you either become super Catholic and, like, into the vibes, or you just give up.
I just
She's like, I'm done. You're like, I'm done. This is too much.
Yeah.
I used to think she went to Catholic school. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she went to public school.
Who knows?
So, like, when I was in California, I did go to, like, Sunday school for kids.
Okay.
Like, which is just a Bible, but fun. You watch Veggie Tales.
I never realized they were, like, the Christian thing until, like...
You didn't know that is Protestantism's biggest, like...
Flex?
Yes. That is the Protestant thing that they're famous for. It's like, Catholics... Yeah. Catholics can claim a Hunchback of Notre Dame or something.
Yeah.
Because it's from a cathedral. Based around a cathedral.
Yeah.
But, like... Protestants get Veggie Tales. Woo! Vegetables teaching me about Jesus.
Well, that explains why it wasn't a thing in my house.
Yeah, no, probably not. I didn't watch it at home. It was just at, like, once a week on Sunday. And then we'd, like, go play outside and have ice cream.
Not a bad intro.
Yeah. But, like, that's that. But then, like, nobody really cared what your religion was, and they weren't, like, super, like, down your throat about it, at least when I was in the West Coast. And then we moved to Kentucky.
That sounds bad.
Horrifying. Bible Belt.
That sounds like a topic for another day.
It'll be a topic for another day, and I'll talk about God and anime.
Well, I mean, when we get there, we've got to talk about all of, like, the Jesus... Okay,
There's Jesus manga. Like, by, like, a church to get the kids into Jesus.
Do you know if, like, the old Jesus, like, the Bible games where it's, like... Maybe... Okay, there's, like, these games for NES, and they're, like, old school games.
Oh, what?
And there's, like... Oh, my God. They're, like, Bible adventure games for, like, the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I've never
heard
of these.
They're bad.
They're bad.
They're bad. Here's the thing. There's just so much cooking up here that... We kind of, like, I need to get it all out.
We gotta get it out.
If you don't like tangents, sorry, but also, like, at the same time, we will probably bring it all back because, I don't know about you, I feel like in my mind, like, you know the meme of the guy where he's got, like the big whiteboard with everything on it and the strings all attached?
Yeah.
Like, that's...
Like, they all attach at some point. Like, all of these things made up how we became weebs in some way, shape, or form.
Also, could be undiagnosed ADHD.
Neurodivergent. It's possible. Maybe we're both different.
Well, I think I'm special. But
my mom says I'm special.
My mom still says I'm special. Mom, stop.
Mom. Dad, please.
We'll have to do a whole episode about parents visiting.
Oh, God.
That'll be...
Oh, Lord, parents visiting us in Japan?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that. My parents are old guard weebs. They do martial arts. My dad knows, like, 10 words in Japanese, and they're all judo related.
Hey, that's better than the... I'm not gonna go there. Now is not the time for that.
Oh, no.
Now is not the time. We're talking about anime.
We're talking about anime.
We're talking about like, other weeb stuff.
Weeb awakenings.
Yeah, because I think, like, because weeb is so broad, like, you can be, like, a game weeb, an anime weeb, like,
you can be even, like, a
J-pop weeb, like, a drama weeb, although,
like a TV drama type weeb. You could even be, like, a traditional history weeb. You pointing at me?
I did point at you.
Only a little bit.
A little?
It's not like I'm one of those people that's all like, yes, I love the Shinsengumi. I know everyone from there. I don't.
I did
I'm
because...
a Heianji Dai girly.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Monogatari.
The reason...
Genpei War.
Okay.
Prehistory.
Okay. We get it. You like history and you're a nerd.
Yeah.
The reason I know all the Shinsengumi characters is because...
Otome games.
Yeah, because they're... Do we have, like, a whole episode on... Is this a segment or is this an episode? What do we do?
Maybe we need to do an entire episode about weird Otome games. Okay. Like, we'll do this in the future. Maybe
hold on. No, we film it right now because it's up here. Okay.
That's our next episode, guys.
Hold on. Here, this is the preview for the next episode. I educate Catherine on Otome games because some of them are so troll that you have to admit that they're like, you know what, something is so bad it's good.
Yeah, like a B horror movie.
Yeah, like, you're like, I can't, like, physically I shouldn't like this. Like, there's nothing redeeming about this. Do I love it?
Absolutely.
So, on that note, this will probably, like, I mean, like, it kind of does, like, it doesn't not relate to Weeb Awakening. It's just, I think right now what we're going to do for, like, format is maybe, like, because we're wildly opinionated weebs, we're going to have to talk about, like, different aspects of weebism.
Yes.
So, like, I think for the first couple episodes, we're going to break it down into, like, anime. Like, this was more of a, like, talk on, like, just various animes that, like,
what we kind of grew up with and like,
then
our ideas.
I think we'll, like, move over to different, like, medias. Like, maybe we'll do, like, a music thing. Yeah, games, because, like, I'm like here like giving all my like hot takes on anime, but like I was like the weeb gamer girl, like that was like my specialty, and also music. Like those were two really big things for me, and like I know like anime and like history was huge for you.
Yeah, more like manga and history. Okay, really, because again, anime like probably from high school when we moved to Kentucky and got better internet. Could actually watch things.
Diversity amongst weebs.
Weebs are not all the same. We are different.
Oh god. I mean, like, as are you. I'm sure you're like, I'm a weeb, but because this will be another episode. Where it's like, I'm not a weeb. Don't lump me in with the rest of them. It's like I did that for a while, but like,
I was like, oh, weebs are so cringe. But I'm like, you know what? I was a weeb. Yeah, I still am. I still am. I'm just better at hiding it.
Yeah, because like I was talking to somebody recently, and they were like, not like weeps per se, but they were talking about like just being like a nerd in general, and they're like, there's like, I don't know if it's like actual like study data, but it's like if you're like a nerd in your like childhood to teens, and you like put it away for a little bit, and you come back to it at some point in like your mid to late 20s, like that's you for life. It's stuck. If you like miss that window and you don't get back into it again, like it's done in your like adolescence. But if you came back into it, it's like.
I did.
Like Weeb 2, Electric Boogaloo. And it's like worse.
I've got a bunch of manga in my bookcase already.
Yeah, it's like not good.
It's not good.
So
that's where my money's going.
Yeah, let's call it there. This will be like, I guess the little bit of like our childhood anime episodes. But stay tuned for the next episode where I educate Catherine on otome games, the good, the bad, and like the just what the fuck. I did teach her about one weird one though. Like I did. Oh, you did. And we'll get to that because I think that one will be like one where like connoisseurs will know. Yeah. You know? So stay tuned for that. If you want to like recommend like any like things to talk about. Yeah, like y'all like start a chat, like talk about like the anime you watched as a child or like the horrible ultimate games you either like loved or suffered through. Yeah. Or like ask us questions. Ask us if we watched something that you watched, or if we listened to like a band you listened to, or if we played an obscure game or a mainstream game that you did. I have so many thoughts. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. So, this is it for episode 3, I think. And this is episode 3. Yeah, see you soon, Weeb Nation. Yeah. Stay cringe. Bye. Bye.